Guanfenita, se bañan las estrellitas, mamá. Tus ojos de agua infinita, se bañan las estrellitas, mamá. This one goes out to my nephew, De Luz. En tus ojos de agua infinita, se bañan las estrellitas, mamá. En tus ojos de agua infinita, se bañan las estrellitas, mamá. Agua de luz, agua de estrellas, Pachamama vienes del cielo. Agua de luz, agua de estrellas, Pachamama vienes del cielo. One more time. Agua de luz, agua de estrellas, Pachamama vienes del cielo. Agua de luz, agua de estrellas, Pachamama vienes del cielo. We love you, De Luz. Limpia, limpia, limpia corazón, agua brillante. Sana, sana, sana corazón, agua bendita. Calma, calma, calma corazón, agua de cielo, mamá. En tus ojos de agua infinita se bañan las estrellitas, mamá.
Hey fam, good morning. Today's another good one for a head wrap, so
Tus ojos de agua infinita se bañan las estrellitas, mamá.
wrap it up if you feel called.
Agua de luz, agua de estrellas,
Good morning.
Pachamama vienes del cielo.
If you have a scarf or a head wrap or a bandana, this is a good one for a head wrap. Good
Agua
morning,
de
Crystal,
luz, agua de estrellas,
Kat, Anastasia.
Pachamama vienes del cielo.
Thank you. Good morning, fam. This is another good Kriya for a head wrap. Good morning. Bringing balance. We'll go into that in a minute. So if you have a scarf or a bandana or something to wrap your head, go for it. And if you don't feel called to wrap your head, don't. It's not mandatory, but when doing this Kriya, I definitely notice the subtle shifts from when I do wrap my head and when I don't wrap my head. Subtle, like I said, but there's definitely a difference. So go ahead. Good morning. Go ahead and wrap your head on up if you feel called. Grab a pillow to support yourself when you're sitting. We'll just take a few moments for everyone to get online here. Do you want a cushion or anything?
I have my cushion. Naturally made.
Good morning. For everyone who's just joining us, this is a great Kriya to wrap your head. Subtle shifts when doing so. Blessings. So if you want to wrap your head up in a scarf and a bandana, go ahead. If not, cool. Good morning. And if you want to grab a cushion, go ahead and grab a cushion to support your sit bones as we move through these postures. We'll just take a couple minutes here. People are still getting online. I've been having a lot of great questions come in around, why do you wrap your head? Why do you wear white? What are those mantras? And I love those questions. I'm going to do a Q&A video either tomorrow or Wednesday. So if you have questions, go ahead and send me questions and I'll answer all the things. Oh, my dad just logged on. Hey, Dad. Hi, Jim. All right. just another minute. Like I said, this is, thanks, Jupes. So like I said, I'll just say it one last time. This Kriya is really potent when wrapping your head. So if you feel called to go ahead and grab a head wrap, it supports in the energy we're cultivating. This is a Kriya for the 5, the 5th body, the physical body, the balance. So to have this extra support when consolidating the energy up our spine, it allows the brain hemispheres to come into balance. Okay, so a cushion, wrap your head if you want. And we'll go ahead and begin. My name is Sophia. I'm a KRI and Yoga Alliance certified Kundalini teacher. This is Sage. He's here to demonstrate for us. In Kundalini, the instructor holds the space and then a demonstrator shows the posture. So if at any point you're unsure of what we're doing, just tune in with Sage and get redirected. I'm just going to cover the things first. Breath of fire. So if you're pregnant or on the first few days of your cycle, do long, deep breathing instead of breath of fire. Breath of fire is a forceful and rapid exhale through the nose and a pumping of the navel in with that exhale. So the inhale is just natural. It may seem a little awkward at first, but it gets super easy and natural as we go along. This is a really cleansing and clearing breath, strengthening the nervous system, bringing us into balance. So if you have any questions about breath of fire, go ahead and give me a comment here. Mahaband we'll be doing is squeezing the sex organs in and up, the stomach in and up, and the chin back and down. And then long, deep breathing is just breathing so deeply and fully into your being that you find the places and the edges that feel like breath can't go and expand past that. Okay, so if you have any other questions at any point throughout the Kriya, shoot me a little message. I know we have new people here today, so that's why I'm going into this. All right, and the last thing I'll say is Kundalini Yoga is the yoga of awareness, the expansion of awareness of self, our energetic bodies, and our surroundings, and how we interact with those. Yoga means union, so union between mind, body, and spirit, and Kundalini really supports that union. So the postures may seem weird. The mind may kick in and be like, why the heck am I doing this? But that's great. A common thing in a lot of comments I'm getting are people feeling frustrated, people feeling like, why am I doing this? And is this even, bleh? Like all the frustration. I invite you to notice that, to zoom out, hold it, be the observer of it, and breathe into that. Because that's deep energy that's arising. You're not really frustrated because of the Kriya, but it just comes through in that moment, kind of like triggers. So this Kriya might bring up some of those because there's some weird poses, but we got this. So gratitude, everyone, for joining today. Thank you. I forgot to write a list here, so let me just really quickly give thanks to Michael, to Marissa, to Lisa, to Rhythm, to Brianna and Rachel, and Mark, and Alicia for your donations. Thank you. We do this because it's our Dharma, but your donations, the energetic exchange is welcome, and we'll put a link at the end. So I know that was a long introduction, but let's get started. In Kundalini, we tune in with the Adi mantra, connecting us to our own inner guru, our own inner guide, and the golden chain that has come before carrying this lineage. And then we chant a protection mantra, which seals an energetic frequency around our brain hemispheres, allowing us to drop beyond the mind into our senses and into the internal wisdom that generates from within, not from our brain. So rub your palms together. Roll your shoulders back and down. Press up on your sternum. Nice, long, deep breath in. Exhale. Long, deep, full breath in. Hold. Exhale with sound. Long, deep, full inhale. Hold. Exhale with sound. Inhale to tune in. If you don't know the mantra, just receive. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Ad Gudena Me, Jugad Gudena Me, Sakudena Me, Siddhi Guru Devena Me. Ad Gudena Me, Jugad Gudena Me, Sakudena Me, Siddhi Guru Devena Me. Ad Gudena Me, Jugad Gudena Me, Sakudena Me, Siddhi Guru Devena Me. Inhale. Exhale. And with your eyes closed, just tune into your body and see what comes up as I explain that today's Kriya is for the 5, the 5th body. In Kundalini, the 5th body is our physical body. It represents balance. Balance on all levels. Balance between our head and our intuition. Balance between the seen and the unseen. When there's balance in our body, we're able to use our senses more accurately. Our energetic systems are clear, processing optimally. And we have that balance between what's happening outside and that beautiful, deep alignment with our own inner knowing. So when I say to you the word balance, what does that bring up for you? Ask your body, how are you doing? Do we feel in balance? What can I do to bring more balance to you? And just notice what you notice. And if you want to set an intention right now around the realms of balance, now's a great time to plant that seed. How can you cultivate more balance for yourself? So for this first asana, go ahead and open your eyes and take a nice deep breath in. I know I can bring more balance between doing and being. So our first asana is bringing our arms to our sides, our palms facing up. I know this camera is weird, but you can see Sage. So this whole Kriya is going to be less about speed and more about bringing the mind deeply into the body and experiencing balance in whatever way that feels for you. So with the arms here, see if you can find relaxation in this holding. Rest the shoulders, rest the arms, let it be gentle. Inhale, turn the head, look at the left hand. Exhale to the right hand. Feel all the movements. It doesn't have to be fast. We usually go, but go slow. Feel the movement in your neck. Be present with yourself as you move through these positions. How present can you be with yourself right now in this practice? Deep breaths. Almost there. Now inhale deeply and fully, holding the breath in, pull Mahaband. Squeeze the sex organs in and up, the stomach in and up, and the chin slightly back and down. Release the locks, exhale. Bring the arms down. Take a nice long deep breath in. Exhale. And with the hands on the knees, again, this whole Kriya is a little slower. Well, we do some breath of fire, but inhale, one shoulder up. Exhale, lift the other shoulder up. Feel the stretch happening here. Keep the spine erect, the chin tucked slightly back and down. Drop in with yourself. Notice what you notice. As you come deeper into presence with your being. shoulder space. And inhale both of the shoulders up. Hold. And pull Mahaband. Squeeze the sex organs in and up, the stomach in and up, and the chin back and down. Release the locks, exhale. Take a nice long deep breath in. We'll go right into inhaling both the shoulders up, exhaling them down. We usually move fast, but this is about being slow, finding balance. Continue this. Can you drop in past the mind? Feel it pulling on your chest center. Feel it all. Deep, full breaths. Inhale, the shoulders up, hold the breath in, pull Mahaband, squeeze the sex organs in and up, the stomach in and up, and the chin slightly back and down, hold. Release the locks, exhale. Take a nice long deep breath in. Notice what you notice. This Kriya tends to bring up frustrations. See if you can notice if your body is generating any of those frequencies. And if not, awesome. Come sitting on your heels in rock pose. Those slow movements and breath brought up energetics from within. You may be experiencing it through emotions. You may not even be attuned to it, but this next posture allows the transmutation to happen. So on the heels, with our arms out in front of us, palms facing down, find relaxation. Relax the shoulders, relax the arms. Allow it to be effortless. Chin tucked slightly back and down. Eyes closed. See if you can maintain a third eye focus. I know I'm giving you a lot of points of awareness here, but if you can visualize a light in between your brows, bonus points. And in this position, begin breath of fire. Unless you're pregnant or on the first few days of your cycle, do long, deep breathing. Get that transmutation happening. Whatever pace feels right for you with breath of fire.
Breathing deeply, I am ready for the long run, for the long run. I'll be shining, shining, radiating like the warm sun, like the warm sun.
Allowing the transmutation to happen, igniting our inner cauldron, transmuting these energies stored in our energetic centers, bringing us into balance.
Breathing deeply, I am ready for the long run, for the long run. I'll be shining, radiating like a warm sun, like a warm sun. I'm breathing deeply, I am ready
Last
for
minute,
the long run.
double time if you can get that breath of fire going, twice as fast.
I'll be shining, I'll be radiating like a warm sun, like a warm sun.
Clearing out our internal centers. Inhale deeply and fully. Hold the breath in. Mahaband. Release, relax, exhale. Take a nice few long, deep, explorative breaths here. How does it want to move you? Do you notice any micro adjustments happening? Do you notice any pain in your body, any energies? Just take note. And while you do that, I had a question to please go over breath of fire. So breath of fire is a forceful and rapid exhale through the nose paired with the pumping of the navel in. So the exhale is so forceful and quick with the paired with the navel in that the inhale is just natural. So it may seem a little awkward at first, but it becomes super normal. If you have any other questions, let me know and I'd be happy to work one-on-one with you. So another long deep breath here. Exhale. Clasp the hands behind the back in Venus lock. So Venus lock is if you were born in a body that one would label male. That's how your organs are placed, your makeup. Your right thumb will go over your left thumb. But if you were born in a vessel that is labeled female, your left thumb will go over the right thumb. It just channels the energy in a little bit differently for a certain makeup. So fingers together, left hand thumb over right for female, right thumb over left for male. Hands behind the back, keeping the spine erect. The chin tucked slightly back and down, and the arms lifted as far up as possible. Okay? As far up as you can hold, do that. If you can't hold very far up, that's fine. Eyes closed, dropping in deeply and beginning breath of fire. Now remember, if you're on the first few days of your cycle or pregnant, do long deep breathing. See what you notice. I have a lot of heat that rises up in this posture. I have 3 5s in my numerology, so this is really a potent practice for me. Bonus points if you can bring a smile to your face. Seconds, give it your all. Powerful breaths. Inhale deeply, fully hold the breath. Squeeze the sex organs in and up, the stomach in and up, and the chin's tucked slightly back and down. Hold. See if you can find expanse in that holding. See if you can notice the balance between the space beyond your physical vessel and the space within. Release the locks, exhale. With your eyes closed, deep breath in. Exhale. And before we move on to the next asana, see if you can feel within the space external and the space internal of your physical vessel, if you can locate yourself in both. If you can notice the correlation of the space outside of your body and the space within your body, as you begin to attune your mind that they are one and the same. Come sitting into easy pose. In easy pose, remain internal as much as possible between these transitions. Bring your hands into Gyan Mudra. That's connecting to our Jupiter finger, our wisdom finger. This is a certain energetic connection that allows our own inner guidance, our own inner wisdom to channel through, and it has connection to the planets, which I don't get into much, but it's not really my thing. So connect. Gyan Mudra, hands out. You want to roll the shoulders back and down. Press the chest out and the chin in. Gyan Mudra, chest out, chin in. On the inhale, you will slowly turn the head to the left. Exhale, slowly turn to the right. This is not a fast movement. This is nice and slow. Feeling the connective tissue, pairing your breath with your awareness as you breathe into this space, breaking up any energetic holdings in this region. Where attention goes, energy flows. So flow energy into these regions as you clear out any holdings. Let your breath be deep, full. See what you notice in this space. What cracks and crevices are asking for your prana. Of these. Inhale, fully and deeply, bringing your head to center. Pull Mahaband. Squeeze the sex organs in and up, the stomach in and up, and the chin tucked slightly back and down. Hold. Release, relax, and exhale. Take a nice, long, deep, full inhale here. On the next inhale, with your eyes closed, just take note of what you notice. What's happening inside of you? How fully and deeply can you invite your inhale to be? Pushing out all the breath on the exhale. One more of those. Deep, full, expansive. Here's my body, but I'm going to expand past it. Exhale. All of the breath out. Taking note of the little signs that your body is giving you. Inhale, bring your legs out in front of you. Doesn't matter if your feet are up or if they're pointed, whatever is comfortable for you. You can give your legs a nice shake if they're sore. The hands are going to be pointed like this. And you're going to lean back like this. But before we go too much into that, I just want to plant the awareness that if at any point this gets hard for your hands to hold, you can make a fist, ball it up, and if that's too much, go ahead and sit like this and just lean back. And you can sit on a pillow too, so if you have a pillow that's supporting you, great. We're going to put the hands forward, lean back, extend the neck, elongate the neck, and then bring the head back as far as is comfortable for you to just rest it back. If it's only to here, great. If you can rest it all the way back, great. And in this posture, begin long, deep breathing. As you receive this medicine mantra, long, deep, full breaths in this position. Breathing deeply into your body.
Que me broten alas, que me abran los ojos. Quiero estar despierta cuando llegue Dios. Que me abran los ojos, que me broten alas. Quiero estar despierta cuando llegue Dios. Que me abran el corazón, que me abran el corazón.
Breathe deeply and expansively, letting it all out. You're almost there. If you need to bring the head up, that's okay.
Madrecita, corazón. Madrecita, corazón.
Inhale deeply and fully. Exhale and just come sitting forward for a second. Release the hands, bring yourself forward, give yourself a little shake. We're going to go back into that posture. Just breathe here, preparing your body. Just 2 more minutes of that same asana, the same posture. Going to bring your hands in this position or on your fists if it's more comfortable. Bring your weight onto your hands, lean back, lean the head back as far as possible, except now we're going to inhale deeply and fully and sigh out the breath. Or you can do it slower, like sage. Inhale. So continue this here. Deep inhales and a sigh of the exhale. Man, I feel the heat already from that. Release and energy.
Ale pare chekele ala masonjela ale di wolo sera ale pare dengo ala masonjena muso dusu suma don sera dusu suma e chesori ala masonjela
Releasing. Let it out.
Afuru donde será ale pare chekele ala masonjela Muso de wolo don sera, ale kwa be de nyelenko, masama sondina.
Almost there. Give it your all.
Ayele do
Deep,
sera,
full breaths.
ale kwa
Let it
ba
out.
tolo, amasa tolo.
Clearing that energy. Inhale deeply and fully, holding the breath in, pull Mahaband. Squeeze the sex organs in and up, the stomach in and up, and the chin tucked slightly back and down. Good old Mahaband. Transmuting, clearing, expanding, strengthening the Sushumna Nadi, our central channel. Bringing balance to our internal system, our external systems. All 10 bodies. Release the locks, exhale. Take a nice, long, deep inhale. Come sitting in rock pose. Slowly. Staying with your breath. I'm peering up over onto a beautiful, lush mountainside covered with rainforest plants and pastures for the vacas, the cows to graze, and I see in the sky overhead all of these vultures circling around. It looks like probably a kill, and it just reminds me of the balance of life, of all things, the balance that's present all around us, reflecting back to us how we can be more balanced in ourselves, in our life, in our relations, and how beautiful that we're doing a Kriya for balance. So coming on your knees, going to bring our forehead to the floor, allowing the third eye to rest on the ground, bringing the hands to the sides facing up. Long deep breath here. You're just here for a couple minutes. See how deeply and fully you can breathe into your body. I'm going to play a little something I found this morning. Just receive it as you receive yourself.
Say what you have to say. Feel your heart and trust your soul. They know the way. Follow what feels good. Those subtle little clues. Listen to your belly that is always speaking to you. There's a waterfall of wisdom at your fingertips. If you would only reach a little further in. Everything you're looking for, the pieces of your puzzle, all the love you seek, it is right there at your feet. She's calling for your light, the goddess on the rise. Strip away all your protection and open your eyes. Heaven is on earth in every breath you breathe, anchoring a new vibration, a new way to be. There's a waterfall of wisdom at your fingertips. If you would only reach a little further in. Everything you're looking for, the pieces of your puzzle, all the love you seek, it is right there at your feet. And it's up to you to decide. Will you stand by the sidelines or join the ride? Stop waiting for someone to give you permission. Only you can make the decision. There's a waterfall of wisdom at your fingertips. If you would only reach a little further in. There's a waterfall of wisdom at your fingertips. If you would only reach a little further in, there's a waterfall of wisdom at your fingertips. If you would only reach a little further in, there's a waterfall of wisdom at your fingertips. If you would only reach a little further in.
Long, deep breath here, just a couple more. A waterfall of wisdom at your fingertips if you'd only reach a little further in. That's what we're doing in these practices. Clearing out the energetics and neural pathways, the holdings that may prevent us from fully aligning with that inner wellspring of guidance that arises from our own depths. On the next inhale, bring yourself up, sitting on your knees still. Long, deep, full breath. We're going to bring that energy up now with Sat Kriya. A couple of you who are in here have been saying how powerful this has been for you. And this can be practiced for 3 to 11 minutes every day, and it really supports bringing up the Kundalini energy from the base, up our central channel and out of our head. So I want you to do that, visualize that as we do this. We're going to be chanting Sat Nam, truth is my identity. Oh, I just got alerted that says my live will be removed soon if I broadcast music that I don't have permission to use. Okay, so we're not going to use any more music on this today. I just got a thing that said my live is going to be taken off if I play any more music. I'll get that handled before next class, but all right. So Sat is going to be a pumping of the navel in and up. Sat. And you're going to visualize energy from the base of the spine pumping up. And Nam is out the crown of the head. Nam, Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam. So visualize the energy coming in and up from the base of your spine, up the central channel, and Nam is out the crown of your head. Okay, so we're sitting in easy pose, and we're going to bring our hands into Venus lock again, except the pointer fingers are together. So remember, masculine makeup. Right thumb over left, female makeup, left over right. Axel said we like Sage's music anyway. All right, great. Sage is going to play for the one that's after this. Okay, and then we're done. So, okay. Remember, female left over right, male right over left. Hands up, chin back and down, spine elongated, and begin. Remember the visualization. Sat, Nam, 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 Sat, Nam. Keep going. You might feel heat, shaking, whatever you feel, you're clearing out. Continue. Sat, Nam, 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 sat 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 nam. Bonus points if you can smile. Sat nam, 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 sat nam. Inhale deeply and fully. Pull Mahaband. Squeeze. Keep the hands where they are. Exhale. Pull Mahaband with the breath out. Relax, relax, and inhale. Exhale, slowly sweep the work field on your way down. Now come sitting into easy pose. So, just take a nice long deep breath here. The meditation I was going to have us do is following along with the track, but I don't want it to cut us off. Okay. 1 second. Okay, so we're going to take a few minutes here and do a meditation paired with a pranayama called Satali cooling breath. It's been coming in my field a lot in conversation, so let's practice it. It just balances the system, brings a nice cooling sensation. If your nervous system is overwhelmed or out of balance, it can just bring a nice cooling frequency to your body. So sitting in easy pose, bringing the hands in Gyan Mudra. Going to curl the tongue like this. And going to sip in through the tongue. Until we can't sip anymore, hold for a few seconds. And through the nose, exhale it out slowly. We'll just be here for a few minutes. Noticing what you notice inside. Balance to your body. Allow that to be your intention.
set my world on fire. Let it burn me alive. Let it burn me alive, because love set my world on fire.
Sipping in through the curled tongue.
Joy is a flame, let it set my world on fire. Let it burn me alive. Let it burn me alive, because joy set my world on fire. On fire. On fire. On fire. Whenever I see your face, I wanna sing a song of love. I wanna hold you in my arms, because you set the world on fire.
Pushing
Fire.
all the breath out on the exhale. A few more.
On fire. On fire. Whenever I hear your name, everything stops and my heart drops and the earth quakes, because you set the world on fire. On fire. On fire. On fire.
Long, deep inhale. Exhale. And just take note of how you're feeling. If you felt any shifts happen, if you feel any different from this morning. And before we close, just anchor in the awareness of balance, just that word, and see how that shows up and manifests throughout your day. The opportunities to come into balance. Frustration in another person might mean something is out of balance within. Let's go ahead and close with long Ekonkar. Rub your palms together. Roll your shoulders back and down. Press up on your sternum. Nice long deep inhale. Exhale with sound. Long deep full inhale. Exhale with sound. Long deep inhale. Exhale with sound. Inhale to tune out. Long Ekonkar with 3 Satnams. Ekonkar Satanam Kartapurk Niravo Nirave Akamurit Ajuni Sebanguru Prasad Jap Hari Sach Chugari Sach Happy Sach Nanaka Hosi Be Sach Nanaka Hosi Be Sach Sat Nam Sat Nam Sat Nam.
Satnam.
Satnam. Whew. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns. Man, I woke up today feeling man, I am out of balance and located all these ways, and I had already picked this Kriya. So I'm excited to go practice it again today, just myself. And yeah, I'd love to hear how that was for you. What does balance mean to you? Is there something you're working on in particular around that realm of balance? I think it's super important for us to remain balanced in ourselves so we can authentically be in the world and be of service in the world. Because if we're out of balance and we show up for others, you know, it could be stepping over something in ourselves. If you feel called to donate for today's class, it's alchemicalbone. I'll type it in the comments on Venmo, and alchemicalbone@gmail.com on PayPal. Yeah, I keep getting in trouble for playing music on these classes, so I'm like, dang it. I love these playlists and playing music, so I guess I'm going to have to try to figure something else out. If anyone has any ideas, let me know. Yeah. Let me know. Message me privately if you have any questions, comments, concerns, like I said. Yeah, if you're interested in finding your own Kriya to practice that's unique to your makeup and what you're calling in, let me know. And if you're interested in doing a 40-day group sadhana, maybe you're not ready to dive in on your own yet, maybe a shared Spotify playlist. That's a good idea. A shared Spotify playlist, and then people can play it. Yeah. Balance between physical and mental, between work and self-care. Yes. Love, light, harmony, and balance feels like it's flowing yet again. Yay. I wasn't sure about this Kriya today. I guess it's because I'm feeling out of balance. I'm like, is this music? Is the energy? Like, we ebb and flow, right? 40-day group sadhana, Jim's feeling it. Yeah, so I do one-on-ones with people where they take their 40-day group. I dive in with them. We have a call week. It's like a deep dive. But I've been having more inquiries about a group one with the group support. Keep playing the music. It's probably just familiar music that is copyrighted, especially theirs. Yeah, Mark, we're going to talk. Yeah, so message me individually so I can keep you on the list, and I'll go through here, and I'm crafting what that looks like, a 40-day group sadhana, so we can go through this deep transformation together, because in Kundalini, 40 days allows us to embody the energetic matrix of that Kriya in everything, all the bodies that it's like tending to. Like my freaking clients are skyrocketing through their lives. Everything we write out to call in is surpassing because they're dedicated. They stick to this Kriya. They take the wisdom that comes through the space and the tools, and they make a difference. Yep, awakening to the 10 light bodies for 40 days. I was feeling the 10 light bodies. I'm in for 40 days. All right.
We'll check in and see what
okay.
What do they think a good financial commitment is for that?
Yeah, let's ask you. What feels like a good financial exchange to create this space? We'll do like a weekly group call, all of us, and tune in and do this Kriya, and maybe like even dive a little into everyone's numerologies. Maybe I'll lead it so you can dive into your own. We'll see. Let's collaborate on this. Message me. Let me know what feels like in alignment for you to step into this container for an exchange, because I want this to be collaborated. 40 days. We'll do it together. It's so powerful. I release so much laughter. Yeah, Brianna,
I was giggling.
He was laughing too, and that's a form of release. Crying, laughing, yawning, sweating,
peeing,
shaking. So crying or laughing is like a great release. Okay, anything else anyone has to say? Yeah, all of you who are into the 40-day, let's co-create this. I want to like put a financial exchange that feels in alignment for creating and holding, and we'll figure out how to get it so it feels like a good balance, because in how it can be like group focused too.
Group managed, maybe.
Group managed, yeah. So maybe let's figure it out. Thank you so much. Let's hear some sage wisdom before we get off here.
I just feel really deeply honored that you guys come and share this space with us. And today, especially, I feel the medicine of all of you showing up for for the obstacles and the opportunities in your lives with grace and with purpose and with passion. I can really feel that that you guys are doing that, and I just want to thank you. Thank you for doing that. It makes a big difference. Something I've been reflecting on is how human beings are inherently different than animals. Like, we are animals, but at the same time, like, you know, a lizard or a bird is not divided internally around if it wants to eat or fly away or be safe or managing its needs. It's not divided internally. It's not like, well, am I a Trumper or am I a Democrat, or, you know what I mean? It's just a bird. And here we are, like, this unique privilege of being humans, and if we're not taking the time to audit ourselves and balance ourselves, then next thing you know is we're divided inside, and we really see that right now in the world, like on social media, and just, like, I mean, the effects of postmodernism and irony and cynicism it's out there. So, like, this time that we're taking to love ourselves and become more whole within ourselves, that frequency, that's where it's all at. And so if you have an opportunity and an obstacle in front of you, I invite you to just love yourself and let go of being attached to the opportunity, and let go of, like, what it means if you don't get it. And also, you know, if there's an obstacle, love yourself. Like, what does it mean that you're confronted by this obstacle? What does it mean that whatever's lacking or whatever? Anyway, what I want to leave you with is you guys are really important. And the work that you're doing is really important. And the courage and the dedication that you're bringing to this is really important. Don't lose that. Have great gratitude for yourself, because I have massive gratitude for you.
Me too, fam. Like, you guys are what makes this group so potent and this transformation so potent. So thank you for showing up for yourselves in this way and for each other.
And see if you can just today, after you sort yourself out and you're a little more balanced within you, see if you can see that in the environment. So look for ways after you've registered, like, oh man, I really found a spot where, like, for me personally, I lost a client today, but at the same time I gained a training opportunity, and there's things that I have to do to complete all that, but, like, I'm gonna get that complete within me. And then I'm gonna go out and make sure that this client that I lost, like, is left in a good place, like that we're ending on a good note, that like there's balance with his choice. You know, get what I'm saying? So I'm inviting you guys to make peace and balance in yourselves, and then look in your environment one little way that you can bring that peace that you've given to yourself. If it's your cat, see if you can bring some balance and peace to your cat. Or your children, or your coworkers, or that artwork that you've been approaching, whatever it is, to see if you can bring some of that into the environment. Okay, done.
Okay, love you guys. Thanks, fam. It was beautiful, babe.
Thank you, Sophia.
You're welcome. All right, so fam, love you so much. See you on Friday. And let me know. I'm going to dive into this 40-day and what it looks like. You know, in my one-on-ones, I'm attached to, like, being there and giving support and tools, but it's like, this can be a group thing. You are all so powerful. So, all right.
Wait, what about Saturday? Do you want to promote that?
What's Saturday?
You're doing, like,
Oh, yeah. I'll post and I'll tag you guys in it. Saturday, I'm also doing a class for this, I don't even remember what it's called.
Festival.
It's like a day festival, and I'm going to be opening it with a Kundalini class.
It would be great if you all brought your Shakti to that opening, so that everyone else who comes, they get to feel us.
This group is so powerful.
So we'll post it.
Okay.
Saturday morning.
Love you. Love you all so much.
How do you do it? This.
Oh, and I'll be doing a Q&A soon. If you have questions, message me. In questions that you already have answered but you think might be beneficial for other people, ask me them so I can just answer them all in a live. People can watch it later. I'm having a lot of questions here.
You guys are
Which is
curious.
great.
You're a bunch of curious mofos.
And people who are having fears come up, that's been a common thing lately. And I'm like, how do I address these fears? Because it's scary when we shift ourselves and we come into a space of like, whoa, what is this? It's a new operating system. So I'm learning. So if you have any questions or questions you think would be beneficial for the whole, we're creating this space here, guys. So let me know.
I remember.
Okay.
Can I tell something?
One more thing, and then
You guys can go if you want, but if you want to hear about my Kundalini awakening, yeah, stick around. So if you're done, bye-bye. If you want to hear about it, I want to share about it, and you listen.
Okay.
So first time I was initiated into Kriya yoga,
Yeah.
and I did my first Kriya with Sadhguru.
Uh-huh.
I felt like he was squeezing me like a lemon, and all the poison of my life was squirting out, and there were tears shooting out of my face. And I was like, fuck this. I am out of here. And I got up and I ran out of the room, and it was a room full of like 300 people. And they sent people running after me down the hall. They're like, my name was Nick back then. They're like, Nick, come back. You're not allowed to leave. And I ran in the bathroom and I jumped up on a toilet. And so my feet, they couldn't see my feet. And they're like, you have to come back. You promised you would do this. I'm like, fuck no. In my head, I thought they were coming to like steal my soul or something.
Yeah, totally.
I was like, no. This is too weird. And then like I just surrendered and like went back weeping and limp to the room and sat back down and was just like, oh my God. And it was a real surrendering of what I thought to be true, and it was terrifying.
Fuck yeah.
So yeah, but here I am still alive. No less weird for it, but
Thank you, babe.
Yeah.
I would just want to add on that with what's been coming up is like the fears. And one thing I'm hearing from it's been like in my field recently, usually it's like a trickle here or there, is religious fears. And it's a common thing, especially when it's like, whoa, what is this? You start experiencing something that's like a psychedelic experience, some would say, or like an expanded awareness, and then the parts of you that are dying, these old ways of being, start to freak out, and any fears that are within are like, oh my gosh, what is this? If you have a religious programming, it's like, is this evil? Is this is it that? So it's just a way to like shed old layers and deep rooted beliefs and come into this clear, expansive
whatever's on the other side. I mean, there
Yeah.
might be more junk. I mean, I remember after that, I had to face a drug addiction that I was grappling with, and all kinds of like patterns that didn't serve me. My life got worse before it got better, and I still grapple with some of those patternings that are deep inside. So, what's on the other side of that is that you have an opportunity, a possibility to live a life where you have more influence, where there's more possible, where you have more, there's more awareness over the opportunities and the actualities. So, there's no panacea here. It's not like Sophia and I are living like perfect lives where we're just floating out of bed, and our diet is perfect, and
yeah.
it's all a cycle, and we all have challenges, and we're here for you, and you're here for us too. So
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Love you all. Carrie, I want to hear more about that poison. She said, poisons have been such a theme last few days. Time to release.
People are drinking that.
Release. Man, a collective purge happening if you choose to look at what's arising and address it accordingly. And if you allow yourself to die to ways of being and release and come more into who you incarnated to be, it's a choice. Okay. Bye,
Love ya.
fam.
Bye. Have fun.